Daenerys. Oh, look at. Get. Hi, I am back, finally! So long since my last video, right? Like, so long. Well, since like a once upon a time video or a proppy kind of video. So I am game for this year. I'm so excited to get some of these props done. And the first thing that I'm gonna post, and I know it's not 2017 yet, but this was a highly requested thing, and it is the Dreamcatcher that Emma Swan uses in, I think it's season 5? I don't know. Anyway, this Dreamcatcher though, was not an easy thing to do. I'm normally someone who can do most things when I see a picture on the internet. I can be like, yeah, I can do that, no problem. But this was hard. I give kudos to these people that make, you know, Dreamcatchers, and they're so glorious and huge, and, you know, they have all these beautiful things webbed into them. They are talented, man. Mine, by all means, is not even. It is a mess all around the rim, but I think it turned out pretty cute anyway for what it is. It actually looks so much better on camera, so that's kind of a bonus to me. And I love this part of it, so I'm happy with these. Everything I had at home, the shells that I broke, and this is the same shell formation, and I tried to do the same shapes that hers has. Hope this helps. I hope it inspires. I hope that you are able to complete your own in some sort of way, and even if it's not the same, which my stuff never is, it's kind of just fun to have something that represents it, right? So give it a go, and I wish you all the best of luck. And if you liked this video, then don't forget to watch some of my other videos. I've got some great Once Upon a Time ones as well. And subscribe to my channel, because the more subscriptions I get, the more I can do this, and I love doing this. So I love the support that I've been getting, and I love all the requests, so definitely keep requesting. If you'd like to check out my Instagram, it's GGAETZZ, just like my YouTube channel name. And yeah, that's about it. So best of luck, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully soon. D. Goodbye.
So follow along if you can. If you can't, I do not blame you, because I did a super carpy job of filming this and I kind of regretted it. I almost didn't post it because it was like so unclear. But yeah, I guess take from it what you will. This is a 6-inch metal hoop and I'm covering it in twine. You can use leather. I think it was more appropriate to use leather, but I used twine because that's what I had. If you don't have a metal hoop, you can use a metal coat hanger and then bend it into the circle. Now here's where you're probably going to want to stop and pause and take a good look at. This is how you basically loop around and get your thing started. I did 6 points and I just tied a knot at the top, and then point to point was more or less you hold it, wrap around twice, and then next point. Hold it, wrap around twice, and then keep doing that all the way around the circle. Where it gets complicated is doing your second loop, because it was hard for me to find where I was supposed to put the string in to actually make it, you know, come out or do the Dreamcatcher shape. That's when you can go and look back and pause the video where I had put a picture there, so then you can see kind of how it's supposed to look like. But more or less, as long as you're going around 6 times, I think it doesn't really matter. It is a Dreamcatcher, so it's probably your own interpretation anyway. So one tip that I had read online was using waxed string. The reason why is because it stays stiff and it stays in its place, and it doesn't, you know, crumple up into balls and, you know, make a really ugly mess around the rim. So if you're really looking to making this seriously and you want to make it super fantastical, then go and buy some waxed string. I'm telling you, the struggle is real. It was actually quite difficult. Maybe I just don't have nimble enough fingers to do this little, you know, etchy string work. But yeah, it definitely was a little bit of a challenge, but you can kind of see me go there. Every single hoop you're wrapping around twice, or yeah, I think twice. Yeah, there we go. I did it twice. And another note is that little, where you see that piece of twine that I left for a holder or to like hang it up, don't leave that, because hers doesn't have it and I thought it did, and I left it, and it was like that much harder to work around that area because it kept getting stuck. So cut yours off and it'll save you some stress. After those first 2 loops, it's so much easier. So I'm telling you this now. If you're struggling and you're stressed, you just want to throw it and break it, do those first 2 loops, and then after that, it's like just heaven. It just goes around so nicely. It's that much easier. And then it actually starts to look like something, and then you're proud of it, and you want to keep it. So, you know, stick to it and get through those first 2 lines, and you'll be gold. So you just keep going round and around and around until your hole is about the thickness that you want, or the width or diameter, I guess would be the proper term of measurement that you want. I just kept going until I couldn't get the string through anymore, and it actually was a nice little hole, so that was perfect. I was happy with it. And then I was done, thank goodness, because it took me too long. 4 hours to do this. That is too long for something this small. I'm telling you that. Then I was ready to do the shells and whatnot, so I just had some regular seashells that I just kind of smashed up. I was looking to make the proper shapes that hers are. I tried my best to try to get around to the shapes. The hard thing is that there's not a lot of pictures online of the Dreamcatcher up close. It's all far distance stuff, so I kind of was just eyeing and gauging it from there. But I hot glue gunned those suckers on there, and then I was ready to do the little tassels. Now you're seeing me do 2 tassels, but actually in reality there was 3, but I didn't really pay attention, so I only made 2, and then I made a third eventually after, because I was like, oh shoot, there's supposed to be 3. I had some leftover leather straps that were just, you know, scraps that I had, and I wrapped them around with the same twine that I used to wrap around the actual metal ring. I didn't use a whole lot of glue because I wanted it to stick out, and I wanted the feather ends to stick out and it to be a little bit shaky and waggy, but I did kind of glue off the ends. But for the most part, it's just the feathers glued together and then wrapped around on the leather strap things that I left there. And yeah, that's basically it. It turned out pretty cute, and don't forget to add that little tip of a white feather on the left hand side, as you can see, because hers does have that. So yeah, good luck. I hope this video helped you, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye.